Hi students, today I am Devashish Chakraborty from Electrical Department. Today I will perform the study of the characteristic of the overcurrent relay, that is inverse type overcurrent relay, and I will show you how to perform it and how to take reading of this experiment. Hello students. This is our directional overcurrent relay. Find out the characteristic of directional overcurrent relay. So now I will test the relay. That there, as you look, there is a front panel in which the operating time is given. So now I will open this relay front cover. This is the relay. The three relays is here. We will perform the experiment in the left hand side relay. This is overcurrent relay, and there is a plug setting multiplier and operating time list. And as you show, there is some numbering, that is 1 2 3 4. As the manual, the 9 10 is current source and 1 2 is the relay tripping or timing, trip timing port. So there is some wires. Those two wires is coming from the 1 and 2, which is the time setting timer relay, that is trip timing wire, and those two thick wire is for the current supply. So I have connected it with a supply source, current supply source, and there is some displays. This is for voltmeter display, time counter display, and ammeter display. Okay, so we will first we will start the experiment. Just switch on the supply source, and just on this MCB, and supply is on. Now this is the current source MCB, so I have on it, and now as you showing, there is the plug setting plug setting is 2.5. that means more than 2.5 ampere. If we send more than 2.5 ampere in this relay will operate, that is it takes it as a fault current. So by passing this, I will start this relay supply, and by this variac I will gradually increase the supply current. That is, we have to take it for 5 ampere fault current. As you saw, the relay is operating. Now I have set the fault current in 5 ampere and relay in its 0 position. There is a time setting multiplier which at first reading we will take it for 1.0, and this plug will be on. Then by this button I will reset the timer, and by this button I will make supply on in this relay. and relay is moving and timer is running. So tip signal is coming. The first reading is 12.59 second. Then we will adjust this time setting multiplier, that is TSM, in 0.9. Multiplier will be 0.9 and we will reset the button, timer button, and then start on this supply and relay will move. And this is the tripping time, that is 11.39. I will note down it. Then timer will be set in 0.8. That is time setting multiplier will be set in 0.8 and reset the timer button and just press it. Supply is on for the 0.8 TSM. That's it. That is time 10.09. Then we will put this TSM in 1 and this, and then we will give the fault current as 7.5 ampere. That will be 7.5 ampere. So just quickly increase it. Okay, that is 7.5 ampere, and we give time to rest the relay in its 0 position and then reset the timer button. Then press the on button. Supply is on in relay circuit. That is the operating time 8.09 second. 8.09 second. And then TSM will be 0.9. Timer reset and supply is that is 7.29 second. 7.29 second. And then this button is on and timer will be reset and press start button. That is 7.39 second. 7.39 second. Now we will set this fault current in 10 ampere. That is, we will on it and just regulate it in 10 ampere. Just quickly done it because the relay will operate and just cut out. So I have put this time setting multiplier in 1 position and timer will be reset and start button will be pressed. That is 6.29. I will copy it. Then TSM will be 0.9. Reset the time. Press the start button. That is 5.69. 5.69. Then we will put the TSM in 0.8 and reset the button, timer button, and make start. That is 5.09. We have completed our experiment. So now we will off the supply line for this current supply source and switch off the supply and just cover the relay that the dust can make it damage it. So we have to cover this by this glass cover on this relay. Okay, thank you.